Right, hello there guys, welcome back to a new video, welcome back to 2021. Now, quick intro like normal. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about what to expect for 2021. Let's hop to it. It's 2021, let's go! Rightio then guys. So as I said in the intro, there's a nice smell of clutch now. Oops. As I said in the video, well, the start of the video, the intro, let's talk proper terminology. As I said in the intro, it is the start of 2021. And in this video, like I said, I'm just going to go over what to expect from the channel this year. Fingers crossed if everything works out. So, first thing to expect, let's talk about the Yaris. Get that out of the way, because I know that that's what most of you guys are on this channel for. It's about the Yaris. So, I've had a little bit of thinking time over Christmas. Sort of sussed out what I can do with finances and stuff like that. And this year, I'm going to try and do some bits to the Yaris, some quite significant changes, because I've looked into a couple of prices of some bits and bobs, and you know, things seem quite affordable. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to obviously change up the Yaris a little bit. Now, my main target for this year, when it comes to the Yaris, is I want to get it track ready. I want to get it safe and handling, ready for track. Performance I'm not too fussed about at the moment, because this car does have plenty of power for what it is. Obviously more would be splendid, but the main aim of the goal is to try and get this car track ready, and maybe, just maybe, if everything pans out, maybe even do a track day in it this year. That's going to be the goal. Mainly get it track ready, but if we can, try and do a track day this year. Just one, we'll see how that goes. Because like I said, I've been having a think, I've been having a little sort of brainstorm and stuff like that. And I've sort of really, I've sussed out what I need and what I want to get this to basic track spec really, sort of like the track day sort of spec. Now, no, this don't mean gutting it, full roll cage, racing harnesses, bucket seats, don't mean all of that. I mean just getting it so it's really good at handling. It's got the power it's got the power it has. Try and squeeze a couple more out of it, I don't know, air filter or something like that. Just, you know, one or two more, nothing too major. So yeah, mainly try and get it handling ready, and focus for the track in regards to the handling department. So, what do we need to get it to that level? Well, first thing we need is, I forgot what lane I need to be in for this roundabout. The first thing we need is the rear anti-roll bar. That's the first thing we need, and in fact, I've got one. Well, I say I've got one, haven't physically got it in my hand at the moment, but I've spoke to someone that has sold me one brand new. I'm just either waiting for him to ship it or for me to go and collect it. At the moment he's unwell, so let's give it a bit of a hoot. It's a slip road, and no one speeds up on a slip road. Why? Yeah, the person that sold me this brand new rear anti-roll bar, unfortunately he's not well at the moment, so he hasn't looked into posting it, nor have we really spoke about meeting to get it. But there is one on the way at some point very, very soon. That's going to be the first mod for this year. Next month, I am scheduling buying a short shifter, a Cosmo short shifter. Comes from Canada. It's the same one that Camille had on his blue phase 1 that I reviewed last year on the channel. Not last year, the year before? Last year? Somewhere around there. Yeah, the same short shift kit that Camille has on his one. So that'll be coming very, very soon. I'll be ordering that. Like I said, hopefully next month. The reason why I say next month is because, well, this month my car insurance renews. Ugh. I need to tax the Yaris. Actually, no, I don't. Yaris tax runs out in April. Yes. Anyway, insurance renews, and it is the Yaris's MOT month this month. So obviously, I need to make sure all of that's all sorted and stuff like that. So, you know, I've got my work cut out this month, but next month, fingers crossed, next month, let's bury it. Next month should hopefully see the short shift kit. Fingers crossed. So that's two of the biggest things that I want to get done to this car this year. The anti-roll bar and the short shift kit. After that, I want to polybush the suspension, which I don't actually know how to go about that. I spoke to a few people and they can't seem to find any polybush kits for this car. So I don't know whether I need to get one custom made or whether, you know, there's a similar car I can take a polybush kit off of or something like that. I'm not too sure, but that's going to be another thing that I need to look into a bit more. Total spend for that roughly should be about 70 quid. I'm not too sure. Whilst I'm obviously doing that sort of stuff, I'm going to want to probably replace some more suspension components and stuff like that. So obviously I need to make a couple more allowances for that sort of stuff to be done. Yeah, so I need to make some allowances for that to be done as well, possibly. I looked under the car last year and the suspension does seem pretty solid still. Don't seem there's anything worn under it, but since then I have put, well, yeah, I've only put 6,000 miles on it in a year. So yeah, you know, I've done 6,000 miles of driving in it since, so you never know, things might start wearing out now, I'm not too sure, but I'll give the suspension an overhaul anyway. So that's another thing to come. That'll probably be something that happens at various points throughout the year. I'll probably just do it little bit by little bit and then finalise it with, you know, an alignment, which will probably need to be done. Then I also need to get tyres. Don't get me wrong, the tyres on this car are all legal tread. They're all actually really well treaded. So yeah, all the tread is fairly legal on these, but they're all mismatched, and I hate mismatched tyres. I hate them with a passion. If you're going to replace tyres, either do them in pairs or get a whole new set. It bugs me. It really does bug me. But yeah, all of these tyres are mismatched and it's horrible. Like I said, don't get me wrong, the car still handles alright, and grips, well, unless it's raining, grips alright. But it's just one of them things. I'd much rather have a full set of tyres than loads of mismatched ones. So I'm going to need to get tyres. Also as well, I don't know what tyres are on this. I know that there's one Uni Royale on it, and a couple of other like budget brands, I think. So it ain't even like it's got decent tyres on it to begin with. So you know, I want to probably get a full set of Uni Royales, something I can use on the road but will also be alright on track. So yeah, tyres are to come, and then following up with tyres, if I'm going around the track I'm going to need stopping power. So I've already looked into this. I think I'm going to go with either Paget brakes, so that'd be discs and discs and pads, or I might go for the Predator ones that Camille had on this as well. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, brakes, tyres, a suspension overhaul if needed, but definitely poly bushing, short shifter and a rear anti-roll bar is the main mods to come to it for this car this year. Fingers crossed if everything goes to plan. Like I said, I've been juggling some numbers about doing some calculations sort of, you know, on my downtime, and in regards to my finances, I'm in a really good place at the moment. So hopefully I can start getting little bits like this done to the car. It'd be really nice to get it to a decent standard. And then after that, we should be about ready to get it on its first track day. I want to see how it handles, see how it performs, see if there's any weaknesses, what the strengths are and all that, before going further with building the car. Now obviously, I've got the front strut brake, it's lowered, it's got lighter wheels, because obviously we went for aftermarket wheels. And also as well, I do have a couple of little bits that I got for Christmas for this car as well. Only little tidy up bits, no major mods or anything like that. But I've also got a couple of more lots of presents to come still. Obviously I haven't seen the missus, I haven't seen her parents, so I've got presents to come from them. I don't know whether I'm getting any more car related stuff that might be worth putting on the channel. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to wait off until I get them presents and then maybe sort of figure out how I'm going to piece these videos together. So once I've done all presents, I'll be able to see what I've got and then suss out a plan of action from that. But yeah, I've got a couple of little bits to put in the car. Like I said, nothing major, just tidy up bits that I got for Christmas presents, so that's going to be quite good. And also we are getting the wheels refurbed. I'm using my Christmas money towards that, so we're getting the wheels refurbed for this, so they're going to look nice and fresh. Once I've got the MOT out of the way, I will book this in to get the wheels refurbed, get that all done so it's looking all fancy smancy for hopefully a show season this year, depending on COVID, but it'd be nice to have a form of show season this year, so it'll look good for that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much a very quick summary as to where the Yaris is and what's going on with the Yaris. Now obviously the other car we've got is the Audi. What's going on with the Audi? Where, you know, obviously I made a video a little while back saying that I was going to sell the Audi, and I think that's still going to go ahead, to be fair. When I renew my insurance, because the cars are on a multi-car policy, when I renew the insurance, I'm going to ask my insurance company about a few different options that I'm looking at, see if I can afford them. If I can afford them, perfect, we're going to change car. If I can't afford them, then, well, the Audi's staying, at least for a little while anyway. But obviously that depends upon what insurance says. So yeah, that's the story with the Audi. Nothing else really to be said. If the Audi does go, we'll be doing some car preparation videos, you know, prepping it for sale, fixing a couple of odd ends if I can. Yeah, just making sure that she's ready to rock and roll for the next owner. Next thing is content. So what do you expect from this channel this year, content-wise? Well, the first thing that you're going to expect is, fingers crossed, like I said, if COVID goes away or gets better, whatever the scenario is with COVID, I'm hoping that car shows start up and that there'll be car meets back on. So I really do, like I said in a previous video, I really do want to get out to some car shows and car meets, get them filmed, have a good time out, and yeah, hopefully bring some more variety to the channel. That'll be really nice, getting a bit of variety in there. Yeah, just car shows and fingers crossed car meets. It'd be nice to get some of them filmed. I want to try and get to some bigger ones that I know of as well, sort of not in London but up that sort of way. So it'd be nice to get to a couple of them maybe, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so car meets, car shows, that's going to be one thing, fingers crossed, for the agenda for this channel this year. Also as well, this will probably be one of my last points with what to come, but car reviews. Again, if COVID clears up like it's almost promised to, with all this whole vaccine stuff, if COVID clears up, I have got some really exciting car reviews to do. Really exciting car reviews. I honestly, I can't wait to get them done, to be completely honest with you. Really can't wait to get these car reviews done. So in the pipeline, as far as I'm aware of, and these are the ones that I definitely, well, almost definitely will be filming, unless the owners of the cars obviously change their mind. I've got a classic coming, fingers crossed, a good bit of British classic car coming very, hopefully, well, I don't know if it'll be very soon or not, but hopefully that car review still goes ahead. It was one that I'd planned for last year, but COVID happened. So yeah, I've got one British classic, fingers crossed, coming. I've got, I think it's the UK's loudest Corsa coming to the channel, which I'm actually quite excited about, because it's not just any old Corsa. Like, this Corsa honestly is mental. It's one of my mates' ones, and it is a mental thing, absolutely mental. And what is, you'll see what I mean when the review comes. But the way he's built it, he's just given it full send and just gone that with money. Like, honestly, it's an exciting one. But yeah, I've heard, I think it's something like UK's loudest Corsa, I think is what it is. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is the UK's loudest. What next have we got? We've got a completely custom light sound car build coming to the channel, based upon a really nice car, and it's been modified aesthetically really nicely as well. I don't know about performance for this one. I know that the whole build of the car was supposed to be like a proper like show car sort of build, so I don't know about performance, but in regards to looks and what it's packing, it's a really nice car. Again, it's another one of my friends' ones. I need to get that on the channel. So that's another one. I'm not going to give any more details away about that, but yeah, we've got a nice show car. We've got a classic British car, fingers crossed, coming. We've got the I think it's the UK's loudest Corsa coming. What else have we got? We've got one more. Oh, this is the one that I'm most excited for. Honestly, this is the one that I'm most excited for. So hopefully this car is just getting finalised with being built, and then the owner of it wants to get used to how it performs and all that, and you'll see why. Hopefully, coming to this channel is the French competitor to this car. The French competitor to the Yaris. Now this ain't any old French car. It's, you know, it's a hot hatch sort of thing like the Yaris. It weighs about the same as the Yaris, it's about the same size as the Yaris. So this is just putting it in perspective as to what it could be. And it's engine swapped. It's engine swapped. And it's running 320 brake horsepower. I can't wait to get that on the channel. That one is the one that I'm most looking forward to at the moment. It will be a fucking go-kart. It will be a road legal, shit in the bed go-kart. And I honestly, that is the one I'm most excited for. I really do need to get this one on the channel. Really, really do, because that is the one that I am most excited for. Like I said, the car is about the same size as this Yaris. It's running 320 brake horsepower. It's had a flipping heart transplant. And it's another one of my best mates' ones as well. And honestly, I cannot wait to get this on the channel. It is going to be fucking insane. Especially when you hear the specs of it, and especially when you know what engine has been dropped into this little French baguette. Honestly, I truly can't wait for this one. This is the one that I've been most excited about, and I really, really, really want to pull this off big time. Really want to pull it off. And oh, honestly, it's gonna be mental. I accidentally ran a red light, so I wasn't paying bloody attention. Yeah, it's gonna be mental. The excitement got the better of me there. But yeah, so in regards to content, I think that's most of it covered. There's going to be a few sick car reviews coming. Fingers crossed I'll get more car reviews to do as well, but they're the ones that I'm almost certain are in the diary. So we've got a nice variety of builds here, and a couple that I'm really excited for, not going to lie there. So yeah, 2021, fingers crossed, should be an exciting year. Providing all of this COVID pandemic jargon goes away, it should be an exciting year. It really, really should. I don't know if you can tell by my expressions, but I am truly excited, especially for these bloody car reviews. Oh, I can't wait. I truthfully cannot wait to get these done. And that leads me on to one very final point. I'm always up for doing car reviews. I'm always up for meeting up with you guys, all that sort of stuff. So providing that COVID obviously goes away, if you've got an interesting car that you would like to get reviewed on the channel, please feel free to message me. Message me via my Facebook page, my Instagram, or drop me an email. All of the contact details will be in the description box down below, like they usually are. All of my contact details are there. So if you've got an exciting car that you'd want me to review, please do go ahead and contact me. I'll be more than happy, and I'll be very excited to get something set up. I'm currently driving up my road at the moment, so I'm going to sit at the top of the road and finish this video. But yeah, now the sort of cars that I'm looking for, classics. I love classics. If you've got a nice classic car that you want to put on the channel, contact me. If you've got a cool quirky little car, I don't know, it can be anything. If you've got a cool little like Japanese K car or something like that, just something cool and quirky and different, hit me up, contact me. If you've got a car that you've built, I don't know, it could be a performance builder, show builder, just give it a full send builder, drift slag, something like that. If you've got a nice built car, again, slap me a message. I would more than happily get it on the channel. So yeah, they're the sort of cars that I'm looking for. But if you're unsure, I think my space is free. The car that was in my space is gone. Brilliant. If you're unsure as to sort of what I'm looking for, whatever, feel free to message me anyway. 9 times out of 10 I'll probably do a review on your car anyway, regardless. But yeah, I really do hope that I'll get a few more car reviews this year. That's what I'm excited for. I love experiencing different cars, different builds, even driving them if I'm allowed. Again, that's up to your preference. If you don't want me to drive your car, just let me know, and obviously I'll respect your decisions. If you're happy for me to drive my car, drive your car, we'll sort something out. But yeah, I'm just parking my car. As you can tell, I'm in like a gap the size of the car, so it's a little difficult. I'm miles away from the path as well. Right, so yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, I don't know if you can hear me because I'm looking the wrong way. We're going to start this fucking parking again. Yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to slap a like on it. Comment down below if you're excited for the content of this year. I definitely am, providing everything works out how I want it to. There we go, I've done it this time. I'm excited for this year, providing everything works out how I want it to. I'm not going to lie there. So yeah, like this video, comment down below if you're excited for this year's content, and more importantly, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. I really want to see this channel take off this year. And without further ado, that's the end of this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.